sick man of Asia. What's wrong? Lost your tongue?
Let me take care of him.
The story begins with Chen Zhen returning to his old dojo, Jingwu. To his shock, he finds the head chef, Tian, mourning the sudden death of their master. Chen rushes to the funeral and breaks down in grief over his teacher's coffin. 2 days later, Chen, still devastated, sits silently in front of his master's photo, refusing food. Fan Junkia, now the head of the Jingwu dojo, explains that their master died of pneumonia. But Chen is unconvinced, and he suspects foul play. Tensions erupt during a memorial ceremony when representatives from the Hongkou dojo storm in. Their translator, Wu Zhen, mocks Ho Yuanjia, insults the Chinese as the sick men of Asia, and presents a plaque covered with derogatory words. Chen nearly lashes out, but Fan restrains him, reminding him not to fight in anger. The next day, Chen can no longer hold back. He storms the Japanese Hongkou dojo alone, carrying the insulting plaque. Yoshida, the head instructor, sends his students to confront him.
Surround him!
Despite being outnumbered, Chen defeats them all with blistering speed and precision, forcing Yoshida himself to step in. Chen Zhen finally defeats Yoshida, and as a final humiliation, Chen forces the Japanese students to swallow the words that had dishonored his master. Hongkou is left disgraced, and Suzuki, their leader, enraged. He orders Yoshida and his men to destroy Jingwu completely. Later, Chen tries to enter a park but is stopped by a Sikh guard, who points to a sign forbidding dogs and Chinese people. However, at the same time, a woman is allowed to enter freely with her pet dog. As Chen argues with the guard, a group of Japanese men arrive. One mocks him, telling him to act like a dog if he wishes to enter. Chen unleashes his fury, beating the men down and smashing the sign before sympathetic bystanders help him escape. Meanwhile, Suzuki's men retaliate, raiding Jingwu.
What's going on here?
They beat the students, wreck the school, and demand Chen be handed over within 3 days, or the school will be shut down and everyone arrested. When Chen returns, Fan blames him for bringing disaster upon Jingwu. Chen tries to justify storming the Japanese dojo, insisting he couldn't stand by while they mock their school and their late master, but no one listens. Fan urges him to leave Shanghai. At first, Chen refuses, until his fiancée, Yuan, convinces him otherwise. That night, restless and unable to sleep, Chen overhears Tian and Fang Gixi confessing to poisoning Master Ho. Enraged, he confronts them in the kitchen.
So you're Japanese.
Well, so what about it? That's right, we killed your teacher.
Feng Guai come out!
Chen executes both of them with ruthless precision. By morning, their bodies hang from a lamppost for all to see. Fan wakes to find a letter from Chen, vowing to hunt down everyone responsible for his master's death. The next evening, after celebrating with Japanese officers and a Russian martial artist, Wu Zhen, the translator, staggers home drunk. Disguised as a cart driver, Chen lures him into a deserted street and beats him savagely until he confesses that Suzuki orchestrated the master's murder.
Suzuki was the one. I was being used. I was only carrying out their orders. Have pity on me.
Chen kills him as well, leaving his body hanging beside the traitors. The news of Wu's death quickly reaches Suzuki, who angrily threatens Inspector Lo to take action against Chen in the Jingwu School. He warns that if Lo fails, he'll report to higher-ranking officers and have Lo removed from his position. After Lo leaves, Yoshida approaches Suzuki and proposes a direct strike on Jingwu to eliminate all the students once and for all. Suzuki agrees and immediately dispatches his men to attack the school. Before the Japanese arrive, Inspector Lo goes to Jingwu himself. He urges Fang to hand Chen over, warning that if they protect him, the entire school will face serious consequences. Fang, however, insists they don't know where Chen is but are doing everything possible to find him. Lo gives them one final day to produce Chen. Watching from the staircase, Yuan quietly observes the tense exchange. Realizing how dear the situation has become, she later approaches Fang and admits that she knows Chen's whereabouts. That night, Fang, Yuan, and several Jingwu students set out to search for Chen at his hiding place. But Chen has already gone to the Japanese dojo. Standing before the students there, he warns the weaker ones to step aside since he has no quarrel with them. They refuse, choosing instead to attack him. After cutting through Suzuki's men, Chen confronts Yoshida, who wields a sword. After putting down most of Suzuki's men, Petrov, Suzuki's Russian ally, steps in, boasting that he will finish Chen quickly. Chen proves otherwise, crushing him with a fatal strike before moving on to Suzuki. Their battle ends with Chen delivering a devastating kick to Suzuki's head, finally avenging his master. Later, when Fang and his group return to Jingwu School, they find the majority of the students dead and the rest gravely injured. Shu informs Fang that Suzuki's men had attacked and destroyed the school. Soon, Inspector Lo arrives and demands to know Chen's whereabouts. Fang insists once again that he has no idea where Chen is. Lo responds that he is bound by Japanese law and must arrest them. Just then, Chen climbs in through a window and is devastated to see his fellow students lying lifeless across the floor. When he hears Lo declaring his intent to arrest Fang and the others, Chen steps forward and reveals himself. He speaks with Lo, who assures him that he will protect Jingwu School if Chen surrenders. Trusting his words, Chen agrees and walks outside. At the gate, however, Chen is confronted by Japanese soldiers aiming their rifles at him. Realizing Lo's betrayal, Chen is consumed with rage and charges forward to fight. The scene freezes as gunfire erupts, leaving only the implication of Chen's death, his final sacrifice to protect his master's legacy in Jingwu School. Subscribe for more dramas like this, and don't forget to like this video, it really helps the channel grow.